time for Info Hub. LGA nomination day is tomorrow. We have lots to tell you today, Thursday, September 20. First up in tonight's news, Guyana's first trade and investment exhibition, Guyana, opened at the Marriott earlier this morning. Speaking at the event, President David Granger urged the private sector to capitalize on opportunities in the oil and gas sector. Stacey Carmichael has our first report.
The inaugural Guyana Trade and Investment Exhibition, Guyana, officially opened this morning at the Marriott Hotel. President David Granger, delivering the feature address, said Guyana will advance Guyana's investment image and improve competitiveness.
The Guyana Trade and Investment Exhibition, the launch of which we witnessed today, comes at a time of renewed efforts to re-energize Caribbean economies. The exhibition's theme, Made Locally, Trading Globally, and its objective of promoting export-ready firms and linking them with regional and international businesses are all consistent with objectives of economic integration in the Caribbean.
The president said the world-class discoveries of petroleum in Guyana's maritime space will unleash unprecedented business opportunities. The private sector, he encouraged, should aim at building capacity and establishing strategic partnerships to be able to exploit the opportunities which will flow from the petroleum sector.
Experience has forewarned us of the dangers of dependence on one sector or one commodity. Petroleum revenues will be deployed prudently to ensure sustainable and inclusive development under the Green State Development Strategy. That is the pathway to economic transformation of Guyana into a green state. Such a green state will emphasize the policies of preserving our biodiversity, protecting residents and economic sectors from natural hazards, promoting food security and promoting energy security, improving solid waste management, and adding value to local production.
Minister of Business Dominic Gaskin said government expects that Guyana will become a signature Caribbean trade fair.
While this year we are focusing on linking Guyanese producers and service providers with international buyers, the longer-term vision is to link international exhibitors with international buyers and to create a forum for international trade right here in Guyana.
Some 56 investors and 100 buyers and potential investors are participating in this year's Guyana. With senior videographer Kwesi Wishart, Stacey Carmichael for Info Hub.
Info Hub spoke with several of the exhibitors of Guyana who will be showcasing their products and services.
Exhibitors are excited to promote their businesses while getting a chance to tap into international markets. Some exhibitors, like the Pomeroon Oil Mill Inc., are promoting new products. Quality Control Manager Asraf Narain is optimistic about finding market for their Juve coconut oil product.
We really came on board because of an opportunity that exists, knowing that all these buyers here are looking for opportunities that are exporting our product, because we are export oriented. We have been exporting not this product but other of our coconut oil products and coconut based products, and we are, yes, looking for export market for these. So the main purpose of participating for Juve is to build awareness of our product, build awareness of what the product can do for you, and tie up business linkages with opportunities to export in the Caribbean, North America, and even farther afield.
Exhibitors also included small businesses like Sandra Craig's SS Natural Fruit Flavor.
Right now we're looking forward for the investors to invest in our business, because our business are a big business and we need investors to be a part of the business so we can take it forward from one level to the next level.
There are 56 exhibitors at Guyana promoting products and services. Director of BK Group Inc., Briani Tiwari, described Guyana as an opportunity to showcase the company's range of services.
While we are excited to welcome the international buyers for the local products, they're also, to my understanding, there are local buyers as well. So while BK may be a home name, there are some companies that might not know that BK also provides ready-mix concrete. So that's one company that we're trying to promote at this exhibition. Also, we're obviously promoting the aggregates that we produce because we have a large quantity and does meet the requirements of the construction sector. So we're looking for both the international buyers and the local buyers. We're looking to satisfy both.
Caribbean Airlines is also one of the big-name companies hoping to build awareness on its cargo services. Head of Sales, Brian Brooms.
Most people are still not fully aware that Caribbean Airlines offer these services, and we offer a very efficient, reliable and affordable service.
GTT, a sponsor and exhibitor, lauded the initiative of the exposition. Sales lead, Business Solutions, Hilton Wong.
The forum altogether being Gaitai, business to business, B2B, there's nothing more or better than the one-on-one conversation with the key leaders, with the key personnel in different sectors. And to engage them one-on-one is very critical and very important to get that first intro, to start that conversation and to be a part of something amazing. Gaitai is a business-to-business event intended to create a platform for local export-ready businesses to engage foreign buyers and other potential partners. Over the next 3 days, there are expected to be 50 business-to-business meetings. Over 100 buyers and potential investors from Canada, the US and Europe are scheduled to attend. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rogers.
Prime Minister of the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Keith Rowley, has reaffirmed his country's support for Guyana's territorial integrity with its border controversy with Venezuela. Stacey joins us again with the details.
Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago Keith Rowley said his government is willing to do what it takes to ensure the protection of Guyana's sovereignty. He was responding to a question relating to the amendment of Trinidad's 1990 Maritime Agreement with Venezuela and the possible effects on relations with Guyana.
Trinidad and Tobago stands fully behind the position of Guyana with respect to its differences with Venezuela. And as long as whatever has to be done is in keeping with that commitment, Trinidad and Tobago is on that position.
Minister of Foreign Affairs Carl Greenidge at his September 10 press briefing indicated that the agreement between Trinidad and Venezuela does not have any implications for Guyana and its maritime space.
Location of the Dragon Field and the Hibiscus Field, which forms the subject of their agreement, lies well north of any areas that have been the subject of any controversy. They're north of the Gulf of Paria, and it affects the boundaries between Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela. They're nowhere near the so-called Atlantic coastal frontage of Trinidad and Tobago and Guyana. And so we can see no impact whatsoever.
Notwithstanding the relationship between Trinidad and Venezuela, commercial and otherwise, the minister does not believe this will hinder Guyana's relation with Trinidad. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.
As part of the state visit, the Ministers of Agriculture of Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago discussed matters of mutual interest. Minister Holder disclosed that Guyana is looking forward to the upcoming Caribbean Agriculture Week to boost collaboration with regional countries. Find out more in this report.
Minister of Agriculture Noel Holder, on the sidelines of the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago for economic sector collaboration, said several issues of mutual interest were discussed with that country's Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, Clarence Rambarat.
We spoke about some of the issues that might be considered low-hanging fruit. Our produce passing through Trinidad by Caribbean Airlines. Other Caribbean Airlines matters were discussed, including taking off your duty-free stuff and putting it back on and coming through. Little things like that were discussed.
Sir.
And one of the problems in agriculture is carrying produce through Trinidad. The Caribbean Airlines do not normally transship it in a timely manner. And if it's perishable, they have no refrigeration facilities to put them while they're waiting to transship.
Minister Holder added that the Caribbean Week of Agriculture meeting, which begins October 8th in Barbados, will be used for strengthening collaboration.
And at that meeting, we will have a number of issues that ministers can take up, including the Quartet Agriculture meeting, the Quartet de CARICOM, the Council for Trade and Economic Development, the agricultural part. At that meeting, there will be more arrangements for collaboration, not only with the Minister of Agriculture of Trinidad and Tobago, but ministers of Barbados.
Trinidad and Tobago's Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries has committed to exploring the possibilities of using Guyana's engineering expertise for water management in the 12 Island Republic. This comes as heavy rainfall negatively impacts that island's agricultural input. The minister also committed to finding a resolution to the long-standing issue of preventing Guyana's honey from being transshipped via the island's ports.
One of the reasons why we've been very slow in allowing honey from outside of Trinidad is because so far Trinidad has been able to maintain its honey disease-free. We've done some testing, we've done some surveys in the last 2 years. We've been working with ICA, we've been working with our local producers. We have a complaint before quoted from Grenada. We've agreed on a particular approach with Grenada. So right now we're in the process of doing the risk survey analysis in Grenada. We'll do the same in Trinidad. We have CAFSA engaged on doing that, and we will move things along.
President David Granger and Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, yesterday signed an MOU for cooperation in the energy sector, amongst other issues. Paul McAdam for InfoHub.
Mommy, you can't smoke in the room. You can get the baby sick.
She can't get sick. I lock up in this room. She's over there.
Mommy, you never heard about third-hand smoking? That is when the smoke gets into the fabric, like the chair and upholstery. And it still affects people that comes in the room.
First it was second-hand smoke, now it's third-hand smoke.
Mommy, you know I love you and I want to see you quit. I don't want baby to have developmental problems like asthma and lung disease.
Let's all work together to prevent cigarette smoking-related illnesses.
Welcome back. LGE nomination day is tomorrow, and the Guyana Elections Commission GCOM will receive the lists of Region 4 candidates for the upcoming local government elections LGE at the Critchlow Labour College. Political parties, voluntary groups and individuals contesting in local government elections 2018 will be required to submit their lists of candidates to the returning officer in their contesting local authority area. The list will be examined by the returning officer to determine whether they have been submitted in accordance with the Local Authorities Elections Act, Chapter 2803. If the list is considered defective, the representative and or deputy representative will be notified by the returning officer. If they are not satisfied with the reasons provided by the returning officer, they can file an appeal against refusal of approval no later than the 45th day before Elections Day to a magistrate of the magisterial district. LGE is November 12. Remember to vote. Palm's geriatric home residents will benefit from improved services with the commissioning of 3 lifts and a rehabilitated ward. Anara Khan brings us this report.
The $14 million lifts will allow the approximately 200 residents at the oldest senior care facility in Guyana to move between levels of the institute using a walker or wheelchair. At the commissioning ceremony, Minister Amna Ali noted that government recognizes the importance of the nation's elderly and will spare no efforts in ensuring they are housed in a comfortable environment.
The Ministry of Social Protection and the government of Guyana really recognize the importance of our elderly, and we try as far as practicable to make lives comfortable for them. This, what we have done here today, will benefit not only the residents of the Palms, but also staff who have various functions, and to ensure that they provide excellent service.
The institution's rehabilitated Ward 6 was also commissioned. This facility, which houses female residents, is now equipped with new beds and other amenities.
We are proud to make such an investment. But not only this investment, we have other things on the cards to make this institution an improved one and to provide better service.
Earlier this year, an $18 million infirmary and outpatient clinic was commissioned at the Palms. This has since resulted in a reduction in the number of referrals to the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation. The aim is to ensure that the institution is maintained in keeping with the government's minimum standard regulations for geriatric facilities. For InfoHub, Anara Khan.
And some more good news from the health sector. Guyanese will now benefit from the services of 2 specialist doctors who are soon to be integrated into the public health sector. Minister of Public Health Vola Lawrence this morning welcomed home the duo after their studies abroad.
The young women, Dr. Arlene Bob Semple and Dr. Anna Collins, studied for a number of years before returning home to serve their country. Dr. Bob Semple is an ophthalmologist with a subspecialty training in vitreoretinal surgery. She completed her residency program in Uganda, followed by a phacoemulsification fellowship in Kenya and a vitreoretinal fellowship program in Tanzania. Dr. Bob Semple is hopeful for a smooth integration into the public health sector.
There are a few challenges that I will face as I begin my journey as an ophthalmologist and more specifically as a vitreoretinal specialist, but I trust that with the development of the infrastructural aspects of the Ministry of Health and the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation where I will be working, that at least it will be a smooth transition and that I will be able to fully offer my skill set and services to the Guyanese public.
Dr. Anna Collins spent 6 years in China where she specialized in orthodontics. Whilst studying abroad had its challenges, she is happy to be home.
I'm really eager to commence working because I think that my field there's a need for it, and I think the public needs to be educated on the field so that preventative measures can be put in place, and in general, give Guyana a great smile.
Minister Lawrence noted that the young women would add to the capacity of the health sector. Both young women studied abroad on government scholarships. For InfoHub, Anara Khan.
You can connect with us on our WhatsApp number 6084111 or on social media and our website at dpi.gov.gy. Coming up is your bridge and weather reports. Goodbye.